Alright, so this is going to be the love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So anyone with prominent Sagittarius placements in your birth chart, thank you so much for being here. For those of you who follow my channel and look forward to my videos, I do apologize. I haven't posted any in a while. I've just been super busy, but I am getting back into it. And I am going to finish what I started, which is the love series. So I still have a few more love readings to do, and then I will start the September readings for each zodiac sign. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel so that way you don't miss those readings. And as always, like the video, press the little thumbs up button if you gained any perspective or insight from today's reading. All right, Sagittarius, let's open up the channel, open up the energy. What is the love energy for the Sagittarius group that I am reading for today, please? I do feel a lot of activity in the crown chakra. So for those of you who follow Reiki or know about chakras, it's telling me something about you knowing what is happening, you following your intuition. That little intuitive gut feeling that you have, don't ignore it. Spirit is trying to talk to you. I don't know if this is about your relationship or your love life or just in general, but it does seem as though Spirit, God, the universe, source, the goddess, your guides, however you want to see it, it just seems as though you are guided right now. And it just feels like don't overthink it. Everything is okay. You're on the right track. Things are going to fall how they are supposed to fall. Have trust, have faith. I don't know what it is that you're going through exactly, but there's a need to say that. Don't overthink it and follow your intuition. Don't ignore that intuition, whatever that means. All right, let's see what is coming through for the group of Sagittarians that I'm reading for today as it relates to love and relationship, please. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What is the love energy? Ooh, you have the Empress. This is also a Venus card. We will have Venus going direct pretty soon, the next few days. At the beginning of September. First week of September, we have Venus going forward again, so that's a good sign for everyone. It does seem as though, again, going back to following your intuition and the fact that everything is okay. You have everything you need. For whoever needs to hear that, it is coming through strongly. Don't overthink it. Don't stress out about it. The unknown, you may be in a place of uncertainty. You don't have all of the information. Just know that you're all right. As it relates to love, though, there is something that your intuition is telling you. Your higher self is coming through here very prominently. And I don't know. I feel like for some of you, your tendency, for whoever I'm reading for, may be to ignore it. So you don't have to go through the heartbreak or the pain of something, okay? But it does seem as though in your personal energy, as it relates to love and relationship, regardless of what status you're in, whether you are coupled or not, it does seem as though there's a little bit of healing that needs to take place here. And really diving into the reality of your life, I want to say, like looking around and noticing the blessings that you do have, aside from this one situation or this one person. It does seem like you are really strong, really steady, grounded. As it relates to the material things of life, you're okay. I think right now you're just focusing on strengthening your emotions, strengthening your heart, healing from this heartbreak, whatever this is. But it does seem as though, or what I'm feeling strongly is that there's a group of you that are scared to pretty much face this heartache or this heartbreak. You don't want to go through this process. It's like, I just wish, I feel like whoever I'm reading for is like saying, like, I wish, this didn't happen, or you just take this pain away. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to go through it. Like, I give it up to God, I give it up to the universe, which is a good thing to do. It's part of the healing process as well. You know, trying to surrender to it and sort of flow through the pain, if that makes sense. As we know, the only way to heal is to face it, right? So there's something about that that needs to be faced. I'm also getting, for some of you, that this is either happened before, or it is similar to certain family, I want to say trauma, but like, I don't know if your current love situation is similar to that of maybe a situation that your parents went through or your grandparents went through. Like, it feels as though it's deep rooted, it's far back, it's like generational or patterns as it relates to the generations within your family. Like, your grandparents went through this or something like that, and now you see yourself going through it. And it's just you know, an opportunity to identify why this situation is happening, why you are feeling heartbroken. I'm not sure the details yet of why you are feeling like that, but it does make me feel like there is some deep-rooted trauma that needs to be healed here. And this type of trauma that is specific to relationships or love in some way, it does tend to affect other parts of life as well. Or it comes, like I said, it comes from generations within your family. And I'm also seeing like past, present, future, something like that. I don't know what this means, but it's like it comes from the past, it's in your present. And if you're not careful, or if you don't face it or cut these cords, I'm also feeling that, cut the cords, you can potentially extend this thread of generational trauma as it relates to love and relationship to your future, whether it's your children or grandchildren or something like that. Like, if you are not careful, it can bleed into even their generations, and then they will experience this as well. So it could be different for everyone. Examples could be like, I don't know, maybe, you know, people in your family have a tendency of staying in relationships longer than they should, you know, or putting up with certain low-level dynamics, something like that. Settling, I'm hearing. For some of you, you might be settling. So yeah, so again, there's a need to just sort of surrender, face the heartbreak at this point. Give it to the universe, ask the universe for help to sort of engulf you with healing and love, and just be grateful for the opportunity to heal this situation, as well as be grateful for the other things in your life. If you focus on all the other aspects of your life and see how wonderful they are, maybe that can help you really put things into perspective and not be so focused on this heartbreak, if that makes sense. I don't know what it's going to look like. We'll see what the details say as they come through. But that's what I'm getting for the group of Sagittarius that I'm reading for. All right, let's see what's up with your person. What is the personal energy for Sagittarius, this person, as it relates to love and relationship, please? You can be coupled in a long-standing relationship, or just dating somebody, or even single, and maybe you are still hurting from your past relationship in some way. So take it how it relates to your situation. What is the personal energy as it relates to love and relationship for Sagittarius, this person, at this time? They have the 8 of Emotions, or 8 of Cups. What else, please? The Sun. And the 8 of Wands. So 2 8s here. So when it comes with the to the 8s, obviously there is a little bit of transformation happening. It does seem as though your person's energy, they are very aware of the situation at hand. So if you are unsure about, whether or not they know how you feel, they know. And it looks as though they are going away from a dark area and going into more light, whatever that means for you guys. But they are moving forward, it seems like. And I don't know if this is what is hurting you at this time or has you a little heartbroken, that they are moving toward something else. And they sort of have seen, I'm feeling for some of you, and again, you can change the roles or reverse the roles as needed, but I am feeling that whoever this is telling me that they've had enough, that there is enough of the situation that's happened and that they are moving away from it for the time being. There is a drastic move, a fast move as well. Something has come to light for them. I don't know what that is exactly. It could be different for everyone, but there's an awareness, there's an illumination. Like they've had this big life moment of like, I need to go toward the light. I need to go toward my happiness. I need to go toward joy and vitality and sort of rejuvenate and heal. I think they are also healing within themselves. It feels as though this person is a little bit in a gray, dark area with their healing. This person may be doing some high level, like high vibe type of healing. However that looks, like it could be seminars or maybe being a part of like a group or some sort of association that does like breath work or Reiki or yoga, something that has to do with like high consciousness, illumination, love and light. I'm getting, I do think that this person has to consciously work on that though, because they do have a little bit of darkness within themselves that they try to mask or cover with light. So maybe they come across that way, like just being really high vibing, but they have to really work hard at it because in their core, there is a lot of darkness or maybe a void that they have that they're trying to fill it with. Okay, so I don't know what the nature of your situation is yet. I don't know if that's going to come out. But it does seem as though they feel empty. They feel there's a big chunk of their heart or their soul or something like that that has not been filled, and they are sort of at this time looking for something in the external to fill that void. They are on a path, they have a plan, and they're definitely, like I said, trying to get out of a lower, darker situation and heal, rejuvenate, replenish. They have a vision of what that looks like or where they want to be, where they want to go. Like it's very targeted. It's very direct on their side. And you're just more of like, I just surrender. I give up. Just take it. Just go. All right, let's go into some feelings and emotions. How do you feel about your person and the situation? All right, there's some anxiety, some low-level tendencies here. I don't know if your person exudes some of that or just the relationship itself. Like someone could be on the healing path, doing healing work. Someone could have, love in their hearts and really have learned from their mistakes or their experiences in the past and really feel as though they are on the right track as it relates to their journey, and that they are a good person and they make good decisions and they try to do the right thing. But sometimes we come across people, right? Like each relationship gives a different energy, right? Like no relationship is the same. So it does seem as though when you two come together, there is maybe this relationship tends to bring out some lower vibe behavior. That could be sabotaging, the relationship, or sabotaging the love, or, trust issues, or mind games, like however that looks, competition, who is more powerful, or who has the last word, or, like these types of things. Like there could be some type of power play between the both of you, even if you may not be like that generally, and they may not be like that generally. There's something about when the both of your energy comes together, this comes out, and you feel like they bring out this side of you, if that makes sense. And I do think that it comes from a place of, there's a little bit of self-worth, self-value, self-respect, not being enough, not doing enough. I don't know, they make you feel like you're not enough, or this is like your own little trauma, mental games that you play with yourself that makes you feel like you're not enough for them. But it does seem as though this relationship and this person makes you feel lower and left out and in lack. Let's get into their emotions and see what they're feeling. They have the King of Pentacles. This could be male or female. And the Magician. Your person may be money oriented. Your person may like how things look on paper more than anything. Like I was saying, there was a feeling of them showing that they are high vibe and, high consciousness, or just overall happy-go-lucky good person, which they may, very well be. I'm not saying that they're not, but there is something about them that I'm just getting, like they try to be that way. They try hard to be that way. They try hard to present themselves and their life a certain way. Like they have everything together. They have all of their stuff together. And they may, and I think that as it relates to how they feel about this relationship and you, I do think that they think to themselves that they have a good grasp on what the both of you have, that they understand it completely. But I do think that there is something that they don't understand fully. They may not understand you fully, but they think they do. I don't know how that looks for you, or if that makes sense. They try to give off a stable, secure, grounded demeanor. This relationship may make them feel secure, or I think for some of you, to them, this relationship, like I said, looks good on paper, or it has to do with like finances or money, or when the both of you are together, you generate a high income or something like that. There's a sense of work involved here, and manifesting money, manifesting stability within this relationship, or because of this relationship. I don't know if you feel like since you guys were together, they have done well for themselves, or something like that, and maybe you feel like you've played a part in it. I'm also feeling for some of you, because of this breakup, you have lost something where they have gained something. And if that is the case, there's a sense of them doing that purposely, whatever that is, where they gained more out of the breakup than you did. It's a little bit of a strategic vibe with this Magician coming out. What does the Sagittarius want? from this relationship? You want clarity, communication, truth. You want to be understood. You want them to feel interested in what you have to say, how you're feeling. You definitely want communication. You want to talk about something. What do they want from this relationship, please? They want more passion. I feel like there was a moment where they saw you and this relationship as like everything. Like it was a big, impactful dynamic, impactful love affair, impactful person that you were at one point. Yeah, because for most of you, it's either you're married or in a really committed relationship, but you're arguing. But for the most part, I don't think that these two people are together, whoever I'm reading for right now. But they do want more passion. They want to go toward the light. They want more energy. They want more vitality. They want more fun, and they want to be spontaneous, and they want to be out. I don't know what that means, but like be outside, be out and about, be social, be in the scene, have attention, get attention. And I don't know if before, when this all started, you did give them a lot of attention, or they felt like, you know, you were the center of their thoughts, right? But there is something about that, like in the past, when this first started or something like that, there was a lot of passion, there was a lot of fun, and that may not be happening anymore, primarily because obviously these two people are broken up, or somebody is hurting, but because, you know, somebody doesn't feel seen, there's no communication, there's no consideration, and this person remembers that, whether they want it again from you or just in general. I'm also feeling like they want to go toward their passion. They want to go toward their inspiration and their creativity and their lust and their sensuality and sexuality, and, you know, just sort of be free to come out and be who they are or express themselves. And I just don't know that they're able to do that in this relationship, just because of probably circumstances that have come up between the both of you that have caused this rift. But like I said from the beginning with them, they do have a plan. They have like a vision of where they want to go or what they want. Am I missing cards? I am missing a deck. All right, let's get the bridge and see what is holding the both of you together. What is connecting the both of you at this time? There's a lot of defensiveness. Your defenses are up. The both of you have them up. The both of you feel like, you know, one of you, like, you're gonna hurt one another. This is a game or a power play. Both of you feel a little wounded. It's like, no, like, these two people cannot be vulnerable. I think this person wants the vulnerability and wants the conversation to happen. This person wants to bypass the conversation and just go into the passion or the fun, or like, can we just skip over this whole part and, you know, just go back to how things used to be or something like that. There's a lot of daydreaming. There's a lot of illusion here. This person is in a dream state. What is that word? When, oh, it's a word. What is it called? It feels like there's not a lot of communication, and this person is sort of just thinking of all of the different outcomes, or thinking of what this person could be up to, or playing out conversations and things that they wish they can tell this person, or playing out, like, if this person would talk to them, how would that go? Something like that. I know there's a word for it. I can't think of it right now. I'm sorry. But it does feel like that, like just really fantasizing about possibilities post-breakup. Okay? And it also feels like this person is like, I just cannot do it anymore. I need light. I need the passion. I need to be free. I need to experience, to live. I need to rejuvenate. I need to get out of this mess. And they are trying to, again, going back to the strategy, I did mention that there's something that they're doing as far as like being strategic, and this card is all about that. I can see why this side is thinking about all of the possibilities, especially like what this person is up to, because I don't think this person is really speaking and opening up very much. They're very defensive. They're very defensive. There's a little bit of sneakiness here. I will clarify that a little bit for you. What else? What is at the foundation of this situation? Yeah, a need to break free, a need to start new, a need to get out, a need to take risk, a need to go back to this like innocent childlike play and just sort of be free and not tied down. Maybe the both of you were like that at one point and something happened that it just changed that for you. But going back to the beginning of following your intuition, like that is heavy here as well. Getting out of this fantasy-like mentality, getting out of the power plays and feeling like, you know, something is wrong with you because this person wants different things. You know, like it's not, for the most of you, it may not be about you specifically. It's just wherever this person is in their life right now, is this relationship or a relationship is just not for them or something like that. Like they want freedom. I think that, I understand the Ace of Cups is here and it has to do with love, but how I'm getting it, because it's paired with the Fool and the Angel is here of Temperance, it's like self-love more than anything. Like, love yourself. Whoever this is, I think, has realized that they need to do that for themselves. And it could be like this thing of don't take it all so personal. How they're going about it may be a little shady, and that's probably because they don't know how, right? Like they don't know how to have an upfront conversation and maybe let you know like why they're doing the things that they're doing, because maybe they don't want to hurt your feelings or whatever. Little do they know that their approach to it is what is hurting the most compared to just being upfront and honest like you want them to be, or whoever's on this side wants them to be. And, you know, maybe that would help the situation, right? Almost like the closure concept. And I know that that's a big thing for some people, you know, but at the same time, I also think that it's overrated. Like, people show you who they are, you know, people show you how they feel. People show you how, like, what they want or don't want. And people also, even though they show you with their actions, those same people cannot tell you with their words. And, you know, the person that's on the other side of the relationship may think that because they haven't said it literally, then I have a chance, or there is a chance, or maybe it's different because they haven't opened up and communicated. But their actions tell you everything you need to know. You don't need the words to validate. Going back to the intuition and trusting your intuition, like I was picking up on from the get-go of your reading, right? Like, that is there for a reason. You know what is happening based off of their actions. If you want to know, like, the nitty-gritty details of what they're doing, then, and they're not letting you know that, especially for the group of you that are not currently in a relationship with this person, I would advise, like, step back and really think, why do you want to know so badly? You know, it's the concept of this thing is, they've left, you know, you're broken up or whatever. You want to know, but why, right? Like, they made their decision. Take their actions at face value, you know? Work on yourself, work on healing, work on loving yourself and integrating, you know, these different parts of you that you may feel that are lacking, because this relationship brings that out of you. So those shitty, low vibe behaviors are coming from somewhere, right? Like, there's a feeling that they're coming from. Identify what that is, right? And really work on healing that. That is just my opinion. I don't know, right? Everyone's current situation. I get it. Like, for some, it may be more complicated than what these cards are bringing forth. But at the end of the day, it's just a matter of these two people, you know, are going their separate ways. One of them is definitely going the separate way. The other one is a little hurt. And this pain, this breakup is creating, and it's resulting in low vibe behavior. So I don't know if this person is acting out and showing how they feel through their actions and their words, right? Because it's a projection, you know? So if you are acting out, playing games, being low vibe, whatever, whoever is on this side, that's a projection of how you're really feeling, which is shitty and heartbroken because this person is moving on. You know, this person, it's like, it may not have to be about you specifically. It's just where they're at in their life that they need to do that. Right? And, yeah. So, I know that some of you may want some more details. I'm curious about this Seven of Swords. See what we can get for that, from that. Okay. What is the Seven of Swords, please? There's the Sun again. There's the Seven of Swords again. They have, again, going back to the hopes and wishes and dreams of, or the focus, the trajectory that they're on. They have a vision. They have this, like, end goal, wherever they're headed. They're going toward that. To them, that is their truth, whatever that is. There's a lot of clarity, a lot of truth coming through on this side. It just may not be clear to you or whoever is on this side, and how they're doing it may seem shady because they're not opening up and being honest, or I don't know if there is a expectation that they need to be honest with you, especially if you're married, or, you know, like this thing is like you consider yourself to still be with them and you're not completely broken up. They just want different things. They know what they want, and they're going toward what they want. Yeah, this person just wants the closure. They just want it to be like, I know that things are different. I know you're acting different. I can feel that you don't want this anymore. Just say it. Use your words and say it. Again, whether they use their words or not, okay, just remember their actions are enough, okay? So you can not hold out and linger and wait around for them to say something. Just look at their actions, and that's your closure, so you can start your healing process. There's a lot of animosity and resentment here that needs to be healed as well. And I think that is their what they're hiding from themselves, or what they're trying to get away from, something like that. They resent something that's happened in the past. They resent. I feel like somebody had a blow to their ego on this side. Someone had a blow to their ego. It could be the catalyst to this whole argument. But it also allowed this person to really like see this certain part or this certain side of themselves and heal it, or try to heal it at least. Seven of Swords again. Yeah, they're telling me through the cards that they don't want this anymore. Okay? They're telling me that that's like, I just can't do it. I am going toward the future. I'm going away from this. I'm going toward something else. Whatever their truth is. Whatever happened when someone's ego was what is it, blown up or whatever. I feel like it was games that this side was playing. Remember, switch the roles if you need to switch the roles, okay? Like, I don't know who's who at this point. It could be reversed, but whoever was on this side, it was like, I'm gonna play, like, how can I say, like crying wolf, or like pushing someone away, or, you know, doing like this whole like, okay, I'm gonna break up with you, or going distant, or going quiet, or something like that, but as a mind game, as like a ploy to reel this person back in or something like that, and it backfired. This person was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play that game. Which this could definitely be the Sagittarius, right? Because Sagittarius has noticed the game, and then it's just like, fuck that. Like, they're not going to indulge. They're not going to fall for it. They're not going to play like that. Like, it's all truth or nothing at all, you know? Use like say the thing. If you're going to do it, like, whatever, say it. Like, if the person isn't saying it, the Sagittarius is still going to notice it. And it's just going to be like, that's enough for me to know what I need to know to get the hell out. You know, like this person, whoever this was playing some games here. Yeah. And it backfired. Okay. But there's opportunity for healing on both sides. Okay, so what is this? This is saying focus on your money. Focus on your money, Sagittarius. Okay, like you don't have any time for this stuff. Anyway, but the end to all of this, or what you can get, the opportunity here, right? Because there's always good out of a bad situation, is, you know, identifying what this relationship brought, the lesson that it brought to either one of you, the both of you, whatever, of, you know, this brought out some lower level tendency. Why do I attract this type of person? You know, why am I acting this way? What gives me the need when I am in a relationship dynamic of some sort to sort of play these low level games? And on this side, you know, whoever this is, what is it about you that is attracting the type of person that plays the game? You know, and on top of that, why can't this side just be open and honest about what they're doing? I understand that this person probably created this argument or whatever the case is, especially how it was approached. But at the same time, you know, the Seven of Swords coming through the way it's coming through, it's like sneaking away and not really like being vocal about what it is that happened. Or maybe this happened and you just went silent and you went cold and you just ghosted or something. I don't know. You know, I mean, it's like, how can I say, like, people that do that don't have the need to speak up and let the person know why they are leaving them or why this happened. At the end of the day, you don't have to. I don't know. Like, if you're married, you have children together, okay, that's a different story. If you're just dating, this wasn't a really serious type of relationship, you know, like, what does this person owe this person at the end of the day? Especially if this person acted how they acted, which seems to me like there was some game playing, mind plays here. Why, right? So, you know, I mean, I understand the need to, or the decision to just get up and go and not say anything. And this person is probably still acting out or whatever. But, you know, I don't know, for some of you, if you're a serial ghoster, or if it's like, as soon as the, you know, one thing happens that you don't like, you end up leaving the situation, the relationship, or you don't like work through it or something like that. Like, if that's a common behavior that you do, then this is a good opportunity for you to face that for yourself. I'm not saying, you know, you have to go back to this person and talk it over with them, but for yourself, you know, why do you have this tendency to do that and not stick around and work things out? But that's on you. That everybody has their own situation. There's, you know, validation and justification for your decisions, I'm sure. So, but again, going back to good opportunity, there's a sense of using your intuition and just running with that, not lingering in this low level thing anymore. Okay? All right, and focus on your money. So check out your other signs, your rising sign, your moon sign. I'm going to be working on the rest of the love readings, and then, like I said, I'm going to start on the September readings for the month of September for each zodiac sign. So look out for those. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you got anything out of it. Thank you so much for your time and energy, Sagittarius. Good luck with this whole situation, and I'll see you on the next one.